Hello to all of you. First of all, I apologize for delay. As you know, we don't use our facilities now, and we have a little bit difficulties. We are traveling around the Trenčín using the hospitality of the people to have a practice on the natural grass. So this is more or less where I will start. We didn't have a easy pre-season, especially on the level of logistics. We were very comfortable previous season because we could train and practice in our own stadium. Now that is a bit more difficult because we had difficulty to organize good pitches and good things to have a quality practices. Including this, we were really happy with the conditions that we have in Austria. It was really good few days there. Including all this, it is difficult to give any more summary, so I will wait for your questions and I will be ready to answer all of them.
Tak začneme. Prvá otázka, kvalita kádra, ako je tréner spokojný, tá bilancia príchody odchody.
To talk about the team and the quality of the team, there are obvious two things. I think 10 or 11 players left the club since the previous season. From the first 11 we lose the two goalkeepers who was both on the goal. We lose Kozlovski. We lose let's say all three players up in front, and then the other guys who was also participating during the season. What we had until now, yesterday we had two more new players. Before this we could have only two new players, and including this that we make more our players from under 19 join us to have how to say this, enough numbers to organize the trainings. It was not always easy, and it was not always the case. Most of the days when we have one or two players injured, and it was the case, we couldn't have 20 players on the training. So it was never easy to have a real normal number to have a quality practice. On the other side, this lack of number was also opportunity to give a chance to our kids from our academy. Some of them was already with us during the whole last season, and I'm really happy to see them grow and develop. Some of them, of course, they have a lot of potential and quality, but they are still not maybe physically ready for the top league, and we are looking forward to develop them during the time. I think the club on this level, first what is it missed is the B team or farm team. So if you want to be developing club, you cannot do this without the farm team or the B team. Especially in that team you have to have your coach with your own philosophy, that the players who come there, they immediately know what they do and they know the process how to come to the first team. I think not just this season, even previous season, I think Trenčín lost so many good quality young players because this gap between under 19 and the first team, it's always most difficult part of the football career. And I'm not sure that I'm sure that we don't pay enough attention on those moments. Now we are trying to put it in the fast forward for some of them, but I also know from my experience that it's not good to push too much also young players, to put them immediately under the big pressure. And I definitely think that I spoke with the people of the club, and we are fully aware that on some positions we need better concurrency. And I think that there is positions that we could fulfill, that I'm happy really with the potential, but there is also a few positions that definitely we need not just reinforcements. I can say that we have a certain number of players that they can take the season on, but we have to have concurrency because without good concurrency, there is no looking forward for anybody on any level.
Bol top 6. Je to reálny cieľ s týmto týmom?
When we talk about the targets, first I'm so sorry, you can obviously see that I understand 99% and I start with the Slovak lessons, but I don't feel comfortable enough to give response. I will try to do it in the fastest period possible. Talk about targets, I can tell you like this. There is 3 main reasons why I'm still in the club. First reasons is definitely the players, my players that I share every day, everything, good and bad. And I was pushing them the whole year and telling them never to accept any situation in life to be victims. So I told them that in life they have to fight every day for the better future. Doesn't matter what they do, are they going to be football player or whatever they do in their life. And I told them that they can never give up. So to give them personal example, I'm doing the same. When I came to talk and negotiations with the club, the idea was that first year we stabilized the club because the club was few years in the different problems from result side or financial side or corona or building the stadium, many different things, and definitely the football maybe was not the top priority. We decided to have 1 year on stabilization, the second year that we can try fight for the Europe, for first 6 for Europe, and the third year that we can go even more. To do this, we definitely need a stability in the way that we need to keep the most of the players and reinforce the team if you want to be better. For all this, there is a certain things that you have to have as a club, especially from the strength of logistics, where I mean from support, money, all that is around the club, organization. So all these things, it's definitely take more time that we was talking about in the first negotiations with the club. I stay because of the players, I stay because of the staff, because of the people that I work day by day. There is many people who are really pushing so much in very difficult circumstances, for most of them privately. And third of all, it is the people that I met in here on the street almost every day, who recognize the situation, the difficulties and the effort that we all put inside. So we will have the biggest possible targets, all of us. Today, I was in front of the team, actually this morning, we discussed the targets, and I think I have the really brave team. Brave team. With all this lack, they are fully aware that in some numbers and in some positions we missed things. But if we take all this, and we had many frustration during the previous season, during now the pre-season, I said one of them, it's this with the pitch that we cannot organize normal pitch to train. If we use all this frustration and transform it to crazy energy, nothing can stop us. I saw this on the trainings with the guys, and I will go with them until the end. Whatever is happening, that was my and only my decision. I discussed this with the staff. I discussed it with the people that I'm working every day, because they exactly know what we share, good and bad. And when we decide this, we will see at the end how it will finish.
Problém je tréning a problém je aj hlavná plocha, nebudete vlastne minimálne 2 zápasy. Štart do ligy dôležitý, aký to pre vás môže byť problém?
Again, I think that every problem, or I try to call them with the players challenge, every challenge can go always 2 ways. It can put you down, or can give you special energy, because the more difficulty you have, it asks from you to present even more. I'm definitely, people who knows me here longer period of time, who works with me, they know my character, and I think my character will be transformed to the team. I can repeat you again. The easiest thing will be like, say, giving up from everything and say, listen, this is too much. And there is many things that I can say it's too much. And then I saw the effort from everybody. It's enormous. Of course, there is obvious problems. We will not play probably, like you said, it maybe 2 games, maybe 3 games. If we don't play 3 games at home, that will mean that 8 games in a row we will play away, because the 7th and 8th round we are already playing away. So that will be really great opportunity for us to come even stronger. What we're going to miss? We're going to miss our stadium, our fans, our people. But I know they will try to come to support us wherever we play. We play first 2 games in Skalica, and I remember the last game in the regular season last year. There was a lot of people who came from Trenčín to support us, and I think they will recognize for me what is the most important, the effort. So we can only guarantee this, that we will play our football with our style, with our idea, the football what we already used to do, but we will be even more braver in every single detail. That is the only thing that we can promise, and I hope that, again, all these difficulties or challenges will help us to be even better.
Čiže som sa spýtal, že v ktorej formácii alebo na ktorých pozíciách najviac sa potrebujete posilniť?
I think it's obvious. For example, we start the pre-season, and in one moment we had 4 guys on the position of the left fullback. We had in the moment Kozlovski, Skovajsa, Holubek, and Niko Brandis for under 19. And then we had the position, for example, of the right fullback that in the beginning of the pre-season, Kmet was with the national team, and we give him a longer period, and we had only Hugo Pavek from under 19 who can play the right fullback. Why I'm saying all this, that definitely I'm fully aware that the club lives, this club lives from selling the players, and in any moment, not just what we lose until now, that can happen that guys like Kmet or Ibrahim, or I'm also following everything what is happening, and I know that many of them, they have official offers. Club already had official offers, and some offers refused. And when somebody asked me, what do you think about your job? I said, guys, when I came here, Trenčín, I think 2 or even 3 transfer period in the row didn't sell anybody. And now I think my job was to help this club to stabilize. First of all, to create value. And I think with our game, with our performance, we create first time in the history 3 national team players in one club, in one season. So from Artur Gajdoš, Domino Holi, Matuš Kmet, we had 3 national team players in Slovakia. So there is something that I think all together we created, and the club will profit from it. And I'm aware that is it going to happen now or in the winter or in 1 year, Kmet will go. We need to have prepared solution. On the position of the wingers, now by natural wingers we have 3 guys or 2 guys. 2 of them are 2005, 1 is 2004. So only by tell you the age, it looks young. On the other side, I love their energy, enthusiasm, it's beautiful, but we definitely need, because those are the positions that most of the times during the game, they use a lot of sprinting, a lot of space, and most of the coaches everywhere in the world, you make changes on those positions, because when you want to change something, it doesn't matter if you attacking or you're trying to reach result or to win the game, you need in those positions reinforcements. So those are immediately positions that we need to fulfill by itself, that it's obvious, because on the training now we have one of these 3 guys is sick, and now we are using completely different guys who don't play this naturally on these positions. We use them. Unfortunately, Bagin is already a long time injured, and now he's getting back, and I'm really happy to see him. Last 3 days he practiced with us. We had also, this is one of the difficulties, we have a player who is under 21 national team player with such a huge potential in my point of view, and we didn't know what is wrong with him for a few months. And it was really pity that we couldn't actually have the clear diagnosis. He go to different doctors and was not clear, and we couldn't help him. I couldn't help him. And now when he did this surgery, already 1.5 months ago, I hope he will come back as soon as possible on that level, because also on this position we miss the guys on the practice. And then it's a position of the strikers. Kupusovic is gone. We have also young guys, both 2005, Mikola and Donkor, both came from under 19. Emeka is longer period with us, and we need to see how these guys will help and develop. So we all know that previous season we missed so many chances. I think when you look statistic, that is almost unbelievable, and that we need to be better in the box. That definitely means that in this position we need more precise, more quality, and things that it's necessary when you want to score more goals, obviously. Emeka is, hopefully this season it will be his season, because we hope he will be healthy. And I think everything else will depend who will depart. Hopefully that from this moment we will have one player leave, not more than that, and then we can say, okay, now we clearly know where we need to close up the holes, and we continue with the same team.
K prípravným zápasom s výbornými tímami asi dobré zápasy, ale relatívne vysoké prehry a celkovo teda prípravným zápasom.
My idea about the pre-season game is always the same. I always try to do the same thing, and what I'm fully aware now, I think everybody are aware that if we could play 5 games with opponents like Galatasaray, this kind of school and possibility to grow you cannot have anywhere else. This kind of top quality actually shows you everything what you want to see, and gives our boys how to say, the lessons that no money can pay. It puts you in the position that you can see that you can compete with them. I just watched we had the analysis after the game from Galatasaray, of course, with the team, and then there is statistics, and statistics says that like Trenčín shoot on the goal 15 times, Galatasaray 13 times. 6 times in the goal, 6 times in the goal. The percentage of the possession of the ball is 49-51, so more or less equal. And then you can say, where is the difference? And the difference is that player on this quality, with this level, budget, whatever experience, when they have a small chance, small opportunity, they kill it, they use it. And the players, when they don't have enough experience, years, they need time. And the best time to use it is to use it smart. So if you can play the teams like this, I don't care. There is many coaches, I have it in my career, and I have many of colleagues when we talk, that they want to play against weak teams to win, everybody to score many goals. I don't see the point. I always prefer to play this kind of level, this kind of teams, because this is the only way how we can push forward everybody to see where we need to grow, what we need to do. And also, now I think the players saw it, that they can compete on this level, because most of the part of the game we were, let's say, equal opponent with Galatasaray, that I don't need to say much more about it. I spoke with the guys from their coaching staff. They have almost 300 million euros budget, so that's more than enough to say. I don't want to talk about players and quality. So of course we want to win the games, we want to to develop this kind of culture, but for me it's the most important to measure ourselves with the highest possible level.